This series is anchored as a long-running creepypasta dream journal, grounded in repetition, familiarity, and the slow realization that the dreams are not isolated. Everything is, and will stay explicitly fictional, non-biblical, and non-scriptural, and written as personal dream entries that were never meant to be shared. I did not originally intend to keep a journal. It started as a way to steady myself, something to anchor the mornings after nights that did not feel finished. I woke up knowing I was awake before my eyes opened. I could feel the weight of the blanket, the familiar hum of the refrigerator down the hall, the orange glow of the streetlight slipping through the blinds. Everything was correct enough to be convincing. Then I heard breathing. It was close, closer than it should have been, and it matched my rhythm only when I noticed it. When I tried to slow my breathing, it followed. When I held my breath, it paused. Something leaned toward my face, warm, patient. A voice whispered my name, softly, like someone checking whether I was still there. When my eyes opened, the room was empty. The indentation on the mattress beside me did not fade. I tried to tell myself it was just one bad night. The next dream took place in the stairwell of my apartment building. I know that stairwell well. 4 floors, concrete steps, flickering lights. I started on the first floor and climbed. By the time I reached the landing that should have been the third, the sign read, 2. I assumed I was tired and kept going. Then I passed 2 again. The air grew colder. The lights behind me began turning off, one at a time, not burning out, just deciding. I stopped at a door marked 0. Someone knocked from the other side, slow, deliberate, like they knew I was counting. I woke up unsettled, but functional. I went to work. I came home. I slept again. That morning, I found an audio recording on my phone. 7 hours long. I do not remember starting it. Most of it was silence, breathing, sheets shifting. Halfway through, I heard myself sit up. I spoke clearly and said, "You can stop standing there now. I'm awake." After a pause, another voice replied, "No, you're not." The recording ended. My phone battery was still full. After that, the bedroom began appearing more often. In my dreams it is always cleaner than in real life, which is how I know I am not awake. One night the streetlight was brighter than usual, filling the room with amber light. My phone sat face down on the nightstand, exactly where I leave it. I remember thinking I should not look at the mirror. That was when I noticed the mirror was already facing me. I do not own a mirror like that. In the reflection, I was still asleep. The version of me in the bed opened his eyes, smiled, and reached for the phone. I woke up holding my phone, warm, like it had just been used. The bus appeared next. It is always nearly empty. This time there were 3 of us. Me, a woman sitting near the back, and someone standing at the front who never turned around. The bus passed streets I recognized, then streets I almost recognized, then streets that felt unfinished. The woman checked her watch and shook her head. "What time is it?" I asked. "The same time it was last time," she said. The bus did not stop. It never does. The stairwell returned after that. I tried to stay grounded by counting steps. 17 per flight, like always. On the second flight there were 18. On the third, 16. The landing sign had been scratched out and replaced with tape that read, "You are close." Footsteps sounded above me, matching my rhythm, even though I was standing still. The bathroom mirror began behaving incorrectly. Not wrong, just behind. My reflection finished movements I had not started yet. When I turned off the faucet, the reflection kept washing. When I looked away, I heard it stop. I do not remember leaving the bathroom. In the morning there was water on the floor, but the sink was dry. One night I woke up already sitting at the edge of the bed. The hallway door was open. The hallway was longer than it should have been, the light switch farther away every time I blinked. At the end of the hallway, I could see my bedroom door. I could hear myself breathing inside it. I did not walk toward it. The breathing stopped anyway. The ninth entry is written shakily, like my hand was tired before I was. I dreamed I was writing this journal while standing in the stairwell. The notebook felt heavier than it should have been. Every page already had writing on it, but I do not remember writing most of it. As I flipped pages, the words began changing. Dates scratched themselves out. Sentences corrected me. One line appeared slowly, letter by letter, while I watched. "You forgot this part." I woke up with ink on my fingers. The 10th entry is harder to read. It feels unfinished, even now. I dreamed I woke up. Everything was normal enough to be convincing. I sat up, reached for the journal, and began writing about the dream I had just had. Halfway through the sentence, I realized I was still dreaming. The room waited. I could feel something behind me, not touching, not breathing, just present, like a thought I was not allowed to finish. I wrote one last line before waking. "If you are reading this where I think you are, please do not wake me yet." I woke up immediately after writing that. The journal was already open.